Hello guys and welcome to a live stream on my YouTube channel. Today it is going to be England versus Wales in an international friendly. So we'll just see how this goes. I mean, there's one or two ways a Welsh fan can feel at the moment, and let's turn that down. There's either two ways that a Welshman can feel right now, and that could be either Wales go full strength out to go and try and beat England for the first time in goodness knows how long, or we're not bothered. It's just an international friendly. There's nothing to it. But then again, Wales fans will think, "Oh well, it's England. We want to win, of course." But it's not. It's not like a must-win at all. You know, all we can do is just give it our best shot. Just please bear with me whilst I get this camera angle right. But no, it's not, in my eyes, a must-win at all. We'll just see how Wales get on. I can't believe we're playing England at this point. Like, seriously. Let's turn the volume up. England are going with a 4-1-4-1 formation. Got my little mascot today. Got my little man. So, let's go. Wales are also going with a 4-1-4-1. Wales with Carl Darlow, De Silva, Ben Davies, Joe Roden, Williams, Ampadu, Brooks, Cullen, Wilson, Johnson and Kiefer Moore. I thought Sorba Thomas was starting, but Brooks is starting instead. Welsh players will be wearing English and Welsh players will not be wearing any shirt numbers in second half. I think it's due to Alzheimer's, the Alzheimer's Society, which is on the sleeves of every player's shirt for today's game. England going out. England got a good strength squad on today. Let's just see how it gets on.
I think what we see is some continuity. I think pretty sure it would have been a very similar team to the Serbian team, apart from injuries. Brooks trying to get Wales on the front foot. He also said, "This is my formation." Because we're starting to see patterns, certainly in the last game and hopefully again today. Starting a fourth game in a row without Jude Bellingham in the starting 11. Has played just 126 minutes across 5 appearances after returning from a shoulder injury. Was not Thomas Tuchel's primary reason for leaving him out. He stressed that he was happy with this group that negotiated the last camp and wanted to get them back together again. The 4 changes that he has made from that Serbia game were all enforced. Here's Gordon.
Anthony Gordon on the ball.
Saka, who's back in the England lineup, onto Rodgers. With a little turn, makes himself some space, tries to set it back for Gordon. Still going England here. It's a great early chance for Anthony Gordon. Yeah, it's good save. Darlow gets his foot on it. Doesn't know too much about it. It's a good little run from Rodgers. He's so good at driving with the ball. But
England on a good attack there.
Gordon gets a little bit lucky with the first touch, but that's a good foot from the goalkeeper.
Good save by the goalkeeper by his foot. Could have easily have been 1-0 there. Could have easily been 1-0. Now England got a corner with Declan Rice over it.
Darlow keen to make an impression. After getting the chance to play at Wembley for the first time tonight. Missed out with Newport, missed out with Newcastle. Declan Rice trying to search out Stones. Yeah, he's kept that alive. And it's Rodgers.
England 1-0.
Smart play from Marco.
There we go.
Finish from Morgan Rodgers.
It's going to be one of them, isn't it?
The season is an England goal. And that's what it means for Thomas Tuchel. Well, thank you very much, Mark Gay. He's alive, picks up the loose ball. His first thought is, can I get it into the box? Stosey just tries to put the ball in and he just picks the pocket of the goalkeeper. It's a great little ball back and that finish is brilliant. Really is brilliant. There's the I know how good he is running with the ball, Rodgers, but that's not a bad finish, is it? What's the start for England? Well, his goal scoring record means that many people think he's had a slow start to the season, but he's had a fast start to this match. 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Well, he's been certainly one of the players that stood out the last couple of games for England. Wales looking to respond. Hunter managed to just get in front of Brooks, who's got it back again. Too heavy for Brennan Johnson. FA Young Player of the Year. Miller's attacking, hopeful, quick, direct, and a good runner, and a good finisher. How quick he gets onto that. That's the little look that sets it up. Rodgers doesn't have to move. You're in space, stand still. Just about the perfect start for Thomas Tuchel.
It's not hard, is it, though? Just think about it.
That's just how you do it. That was all part of his squad selection, wasn't it? We talked about Bellingham, Foden, Grealish, all brilliant players who'll play their part for England, but at the moment he just wanted to show faith in the ones that have done the job up till now, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I know that the boys are talking about they were surprised. I think we were all surprised that Bellingham wasn't in, but I don't mind it. He's going to play a big part in the World Cup. There's no doubt about that. He did say that England want to bring their speed and intensity from Belgrade. He certainly brings speed and intensity on the touchline. And boy, did Craig Bellamy bring the speed and intensity when he was playing. He's very different as a coach, but he's still in the ears of the officials, and we've only played 5 minutes. That won't change. Gordon.
It's just one of them, innit? It's a nothing game, but it's all about bragging rights and this. And will we ever get bragging rights over England? Probably not. Most likely not. It's just nothing, innit? I think it was just a complete waste and just an extra game on our record to basically get a loss. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than England just dominating the ball, which is completely, just completely knew we were going to get dominated.
There is a bit of character about them. You would expect that. Good crowd in here tonight. That's a different atmosphere, a different edge to it.
Just don't lose the ball. I just can't. I can't. We've got no one else other than Kiefer Moore up front. I just can't stand the man. Just can't stand him. I just don't like him.
This is Bukayo Saka.
Honestly, I just know that he's doing well for Wrexham, but oh man, just you know, could have someone much better than him. I swear, I just can't stand him.
forward. Gordon. By Nico Williams.
Linked up a few times already in this game on this left-hand side. Gordon and Spence looks good. Doesn't have to go every time, Spence, on the overlap. Sometimes you can just feed your winger and sit behind him and just let him go 1v1. Sometimes that overlap just creates another player coming over.
Nico Williams is making his 50th appearance for Wales tonight. You get the sense that it might be one of his busier appearances.
Both full-backs. Rob mentioned it before. Silver on that other side, marking Zaka. Good luck with that.
He doesn't quite have Gabriel to aim at, Declan Rice, but Stone's useful in the SO's game. Led by Keeper Moore. The best of delivery is the second time around for Declan Rice. Conza thought he was being tucked in the back from that set piece.
It's like one of your left foot crosses, though. Yeah, there was certainly a double fistful of shirt there, wasn't there?
Was it sustained holding? That's the question.
That's the one for it. Sustained holding. How long does it have to be sustained for?
England haven't scored that early in the game since they scored here through Luke Shaw in the Euro 2020 final. A lot changed since then. Good ball by Gordon. Into Rice. Free to aim out in the centre. Elliot Anderson.
It's completely dominating the ball. It's just knew it.
All the way down that left-hand side. Got it back to Rice. He's looking for a teasing cross. Licked behind by Rodon.
Yeah, looks productive this left. Creating space anytime you get that sort of space edge of box. Put it in the box.
Get your hands on it. That's what we want next summer. Where did they get that from? Stones and Gay all up from the back, which is in there as well. Then dart by Hopkins to the nearest post. Anderson gets it back to Rice.
England all over it. All over it.
With interest. It's a good ball which comes down for Rogers. He's back in again and it's easy. It's a tackle for Hopkins. His first England start since Greece last year, and his first England goal since the same match. And England are flexing their muscles in the first 15 minutes of this game.
Well, it's about taking your chance if you get one. Harry Kane doesn't miss that many games. Well, this is exactly what you want to do, centre forward. Far post tapping, they're getting each other's way at the far post. Rice and Rogers, but he just waits, he's just patient. If it comes across, they've got half a chance, he's got more than that. The Wales defence is all over the place.
It always is.
Far post, one side.
When is there a time when we're never all over the place when it comes to defence?
Well, he doesn't get many more similar chances than that. He had a really tough start to the season, goal scoring wise with Aston Villa. Scored a really good goal against Fulham, and I think he was impressed with that little tap in. Harry Kane on the bench tonight. Watkins wants to be the first reserve. And he's grasped his moment.
The Welsh have shown up to now any ball into the box, and they're hesitant. England picking up the loose ball twice now. We've got 2 goals from it.
first time since June 1992. Against France, that England named the starting 11 without a player from at least one of Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United. But they have at least two Aston Villa players on the pitch, three in fact, and two of them have contributed with a goal. Rodgers again, Watkins again.
Oh, it's going to get ugly, isn't it? This is going to get ugly. This is going to get very ugly. Very ugly.
Again, slick passing into space, runners. England are rampant.
Well, Canada cracked, Wales open. A much changed Wales team, it must be said, with greater physicality and intensity in Swansea last month. Speed and high pressing, high tempo that what was essentially a younger Wales side couldn't really cope with. They haven't been able to cope with this England start either. Away by more. It's a little bit fortunate that that went straight behind for a goal kick.
Craig Bellamy may be really disappointed with the two goals they've given away. They've had a couple of chances as well, but that from Williams, the intensity clearance, it was a little bit between his legs, but again, second ball has been the problem.
It's been a little bit too easy for England to create opportunities in the opening few minutes of the
Look
game.
at the state of this.
Back again. Saka. Looking for Watkins, rode on away. I'm just going to try and find a little bit of time with the ball.
Yeah, they've got an extra bit of ball. At the moment, they're just getting outrun, outthought.
Well, it's fascinating, isn't it? Because it's just 2 defeats from 12 under Craig Bellamy for Wales. He came here saying that he wasn't going to put 10 men behind the ball. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to play with ambition and try and come here to win. I suppose the biggest question is, can England keep this intensity up?
Amazing how free you play when you're 2-0 up and you've got a load of space. And that's what they've got. And Wales are pushing on. They're not just sitting behind the ball. And England have taken advantage of that. But as I said, both goals coming from slack defending, second ball corners, they just haven't been aware. That's not good enough.
They have a huge match on Monday night. I mentioned it earlier, the Belgian game.
Wales versus Belgium on Monday.
It was very difficult to turn down the
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to get well beaten.
No, I don't think they wanted to travel, particularly the Welsh team, and so one of the home countries chose England.
Saka. All bouncing away.
Are you driving it, sir? Oh, man.
Didn't get hold of the shot, but England just looked sharp. They brought that intensity that they had in Belgrade.
Need to snap into a few tackles as well, I tell you, because at the moment they're just getting outplayed. We shouldn't be getting outfought.
Ball clearance by Ben Davies. England have won it back again. Rice. Anderson. Now Saka. Space out here again.
Look at the space. There's so much space.
Delivery. Gordon tries to get in front of Joe Rodon. Nico Williams trying to get out of a cul-de-sac. Just putting the squeeze on as well,
Yeah,
aren't they?
absolutely. They're just getting run off the ball and everything. Players are going with dummy runs, leaving a wide player free. It's really gone well for Tuchel in his first 17 minutes or so.
Who's there more? I can't stand you. Every single time it's a head flick on. And there's no one around you. No spatial awareness. I can't stand him. He's got his height. And that's all he's got. That's all he's got.
Unique in England, just the way he runs the ball. Nobody else really has that grace and that sort of languid style that he runs with it.
He was asked actually before the last international break what he brought to the England setup, and he said, "I am different. I am unique. I do things that others don't quite do."
Absolutely.
It's awful. All we can hope is just even one corner at this rate. England on the attack again with Gordon. It takes two men to get him. I can't tell who hit that for England. Saka's on the ball. Takes a shot, absolute beauty, 3-0. Oh.
Absolutely world-class finish.
It's what you get when you've got a multi-million-pound training development. You just can't compete with it. Great strike. Great strike.
There's the yard. The little touch just takes it a little bit further away from the defender. He can't get his leg up to block it. Brooks. And the keeper's absolutely no chance. Could have died last Thursday and he still would have saved that. Having fun, Thomas. Missed the last count of 3 Arsenal games with a hamstring injury. Scored a penalty at the weekend in what was his 200th Premier League appearance and his 100th goal involvement. And he has just made their night a little bit more uncomfortable. Not what he was expecting, I don't think. The look on his face tells the whole story.
Well, whoever in the FA of Wales decided to play against England is an absolute idiot.
You might say it's too late. 3-0 down after 21 minutes. Still trying to press, still trying to have that 4 across the front of their...
He's an absolute idiot, whoever in the FAW of Wales who chose to play England before Belgium is an idiot. He is an idiot. Or she is an idiot. We need all the momentum we can get before Belgium. And playing England ain't going to do that. It's not. It was never, ever, ever going to provide anything for us. It never was.
Get a yard on you. And that yard is lethal, we know that.
I don't understand.
Fertile ground down that left-hand side for England.
Look at the state of that. wasn't even a pass. He was just trying to run onto the ball and carry on. There's nothing to it. Absolutely nothing to it. Pointless match. Pointless waste of miles. Pointless game. I just don't get the point. There was literally no point in playing England today, and I'll continue saying it. There was no point. There was no point in playing England. We're just basically embarrassing ourselves. Basically just embarrassing ourselves. This game should never have gone ahead. It should never have happened. This game should never have happened. You can't be that slow on the build-up. Oh, here we go. Pass. Come on. Just free. All you got is your 4 at the back. It's not even good enough. Park 5 and still not get anything from it. Still end up conceding.
This is what it's going to be. He's not going to make too many changes. You've got to fight to get back into it. And it makes the job for those who aren't in the squad even harder if England keep performing like this.
That's exactly how it should be. It should be hard to get in the England team.
Has it always been the case, though, has it?
No. But he's got a group of players now that he's got some structure to.
Oh.
So, the likes of Bellingham, Foden, Grealish, if they do get back into the side, they'll know.
Well, that sums up the game. You can't even stand on your 2 feet, the Silver. Jeez, man. I'm not disheartened at all. I'm just fed up. Just the simple fact of who in the right mind would put Wales against England before one of our most important matches on Monday against Belgium at the Cardiff City Stadium.
Welshman to score against England at Wembley. Ian Rush.
We're just embarrassing ourselves. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Best presser of a back four I've ever seen. He used to do it on his own. Didn't need anybody else.
Just kick it out of play.
Go across the back four, kick everybody, and then kick.
Could be about 6-0 at the end of this game, to be honest. The way that it's going, it's going to be about 6-0. Don't get the motive. No idea why. And I wondered why ages ago. I've had the same opinion ages ago. Why England? Couldn't it have been someone? Well, I mean, we shouldn't have even lost against Canada, but there you go. Someone decent, but not as good as England. England are just class. Look at that. You're going straight through. Nico Williams is a defender for Nottingham Forest who had an absolute brilliant season last year. Oh, there we go. He's going to concede a free kick, going to get a yellow card, and England to score off the free kick. Watch this. Watch this. It's a flipping joke.
He said he never touched him. There's probably a bit of evidence to say he didn't touch him that much, but free kick's been won.
Absolutely pointless. Absolutely pointless.
Well, he's always wanted to play at Wembley, Carl Darlow. Sure, he's enjoyed his first 27 minutes. The last thing he wants now is a Declan Rice special from this sort of range. Remember that night against Real Madrid? Similar sort of angle.
It's going to go in. It's going in.
For the night, places the ball down.
It's going to go in. I can't see this not going in. It's going to be 4-0 within 30 minutes. It's going to be 4-0 within 30 minutes. No. Not far off, though. Well, miles off. Or miles off the bar.
Not goalkeeper, that doesn't look like it's going in at all. Too high, but I won't take no chances. The photo album. So that's the one they're struggling as well. Wales playing out from the back, but the ball into the forward or the midfield player. The midfield's not there. And white shirts everywhere, just covering that position on the pitch and then get it back easily.
I'm missing Aaron Ramsey and Dan James tonight. Decided to go with Cullen and Wilson in the midfield positions alongside Ethan Ampadu. Hasn't quite worked for Craig Bellamy and his team this evening. Let's be able to do something now. This is Brendan Johnson.
Brendan Johnson just tracked back.
Was well coordinated, they've won it back. Saka threatened to get away. Found by Cullen.
People would be pleased about that as well. Without the ball, the nice compact pressing that England got going. Oh, they had a passage of play, Welsh. Here he goes again.
Well, he does cut a very different figure to the all-action, rather gobby and controversial and very, very effective footballer we saw at Newcastle, Liverpool, Manchester City and others. He is calmer, he is a more thoughtful man now. He is a workaholic coach. He's got an office at the FAW HQ in Dragons Park. He watches footage of games obsessively. No doubt he will watch back this first half over and over again, find out what they could have done better.
Start with defending corners. It's the easy part of the job.
Darlow. Good one for Rodon. Picked by Johnson. And eaten up by Margay, who did have a spell in Wales actually with Swansea City. Coming up against former teammates tonight, Ian Cullen and Joe Rodon. Ben Cabango was at Swansea with him, is on the Welsh bench.
Look at that ball.
Good ball by
Straight to Gordon, and he's driven it out of play.
bit of a heavy touch from Anthony Gordon.
Beauty of having a right-footed left-back to play a ball like that. Just puts it on his right foot, absolute peach, bent into the space. Gordon, not a great touch.
Well, as we've mentioned, the FA have partnered with Alzheimer's Society on tonight's game to raise awareness of dementia. If you or someone you know are affected by dementia and needs support, you can call the Alzheimer's Society support line on 0333 150 3456 or visit alzheimers.org.uk/support. Hills from Wilson. Williams. With a space for Ampadu.
Passes it straight into the defence.
Manages to tidy up for England. It's a little bit spicy from Jordan Pickford, invited a bit of pressure from Harry Wilson. again. Back up from Conte. Saka tries to get it in. Deflected nicely for Conte. England keep the pressure on. Elliot Anderson. Anthony Gordon trying to wriggle through. Saka.
England still got the ball. We didn't touch him.
Don't fancy a chance. A bit loose and Stones was beaten to it by Brooks and Harry Wilson is trying to escape. Gay was well positioned and his tackle wasn't well timed.
That was kind of one of those fouls you need to make. Just got caught. A little break on there as well, so Gay doing the right thing as far as his team's concerned. I'm sure Moore didn't think so.
Well, they need a goal, and they need one quickly. The only Welshman to score against England in 41 years is Gareth Bale. That was in Euro 2016, where Wales went on to shine and England bumped into an iceberg. A good start, a revolution for England. Very different place now. De Silva. Some wrestling force trying to win the foul. England have got it, want to move it quickly. Schneider was going to let them do it as well.
They'll be shouting orders onto the pitch. Trying to get Rampadu's pass messages on.
Well, England and Wales both have designs on trying to get to the World Cup. Scotland do too. They're in a group which is very tightly congested right at the very top, and they probably need a victory tonight against Greece. They certainly don't want to be defeated at Hampden Park. Still 0-0 in the first half there. Largely an English crowd this evening, but obviously there are quite a few Welsh men and women making a bit of noise. They have sold 7,000 tickets tonight, sending on London in their numbers.
Moores is just useless. He is just useless.
Keeper Moore just got to make that stick. Give his midfield a chance to get up with him. Bounces off his instep. Just look how much time each England player with a receiving ball has got before a red shirt comes. He's not getting close enough.
One of the things that the Welsh fans will probably state is that they're a bit surprised not to have Jordan James in the starting lineup. He's one that will break up play as well as try and make things happen. One of his favourite of Craig Bellamy's. Looked like a vicious attacking formation when we got the 11.
Let's just haven't had the ball, have they? Total domination of the ball. Press just hasn't been effective.
So we'll be second to it initially. Running all over the park as well from the England midfield, and Rice has
Yeah.
that. Tries to set it back for Watkins. Oh, we might see an offside flag we have now.
It's one of those delayed ones. Declan Rice just on the last defender, he goes a little bit early.
Well, England hope that they can seal qualification with a win over Latvia in Riga on
Oh,
Tuesday.
that's going to be hard, isn't it?
The result going their way
England
on the
play
weekend,
Latvia if they win, they get to World Cup. Oh, yeah.
ITV1 and STV.
Might as well not even bother
7
watching
o'clock
that one.
Tuesday.
How boring.
Serena Wiegman and her European champions, the Lionesses, take on Brazil in their next assignment. That's Saturday, October 25th. That's 4:45, ITV1 and STV. Rogers showing his physical strength. Watkins, Anderson. Contact.
You don't. That wasn't even intentional.
Come through to Jed Spence. It's a good ball into that far post and initially dealt with by Davies. Still not clear. It's Elliot Anderson decided not to take up the crowd's advice.
He's had a few of them and he's just not quite able to get his shot away. He'll get one away.
Rogers, Anderson, Watkins far post. How has that not ended up in the back of the net? He's hurt himself as well, which is a real worry.
Gave that post proper full.
Immediately, the England players call for attention to Ollie Watkins, who looks incredibly uncomfortable.
Let's hope he's all right. It's that position again, just wanders in space in the far post. It's harder to miss than it was to score, but he was stretching for it and he just followed through onto that left-hand upright.
You have to say he looks in some pain, and I hope that what is a look of real concern on the face of those surrounding him is just a precaution.
Well, he's moving his leg around, bending his knee. Stretcher on the far side, they're not really moving particularly fast. I'm not sure if it's been called for yet.
Well, England thought they were going to go 4-0 up. They are 3-0 up, and they've had a really good start to this game.
Yeah, corner picked up brilliantly by Mark Gay and just fed into Rogers' path. And it's a good finish. He thinks so. And again, far post, Watkins, another set piece. Poor defending from the Welsh. He doesn't care. And then this brilliance from Saka. Two little touches. Gets a yard. Top corner. It looks like, hopefully, he's going to be okay, Watkins.
Well, Aston Villa fans will hope that he's okay. This is what happened.
Brilliant ball across. Just the top of his shin. Hopefully his shin pad stuck the brunt of that, but we know how small these shin pads are these days.
Yes. Some of them are trimmed down to such a size that they are, well, fairly effective. Let's just hope that he's... the impact was the thing that did the damage, and he'll be okay after catching his wind.
Change it at half time. They created absolutely nothing. The Welsh team. And at times they've had five spread across like they have now across the back line of England, but they've just not been able to get good ball in good positions, especially the two eights, Wilson and Cullen.
Well, the results have been pretty good under Craig Bellamy, but they were playing in Nations League B. Their victories came against Kazakhstan, against Iceland and against Montenegro. Liechtenstein. Here's Wilson. Trying to do something about the scoreline, but not troubling Jordan Pickford. It's about as much trouble as they've caused in the opening 44 minutes.
Just leaving that. back on. So sure about that ball, are you?
I haven't used it, I've got to be honest. A little bit short, given away to Johnson. The goal just before half-time might give the Welsh fans a little bit of hope here. Johnson. All the way through to David Brooks at the far post, and now keeper Moore trying to get a shot away, blocked by Stones. Back to Brooks again. Saka spirals it into the air. Johnson trying to keep it alive. England haven't dealt with this very well. Here's Brooks. Spence should get it away. It's coming back once more. This is Rodon.
Handball.
On this near side, still not moving particularly brilliantly. Been a good first half for England.
Brilliant. Really good. Lots to be pleased about, both with and without the ball. We've had it most of the half. Made the Welsh pay. Some poor defending, but we've got to take advantage. Without the ball, they've got a good press on as well.
2 minutes of added time at the end of the first 45. First 45 where England had racked up 3 goals. I might feel they could have had at least one more. Gay away. Watkins. Anderson will get there. Rogers in front of him. Saka moving to the right.
2 minutes of added on time. Could be 4-0 in a minute.
Along with Saka. Towards
No.
Watkins, away by Rodon.
More shite.
Anderson straight in there, trying to disrupt keeper Moore.
It's good. Players ahead of him doing all the creative work, and he just waits.
Gordon twisting one way than the other.
England
The
corner.
right at the end of the first half.
That's what Anderson's good at. He just sees things developing in front of him and then knows when to step in and win the ball back. So no harm over these last 3 games, has he?
Really settled into international football well as Elliot Anderson.
Just try and not concede a fourth before half time. It's probably going to happen. Oh, almost. Corner to England again. 5 seconds until 2 minutes of added on time.
Foul or offside or something.
Nope, it's offside. Well,
Just about it.
it's half time. Almost pretty much half time.
Rogers, is it, on David Brooks?
Got his work cut out. Craig Bellamy at half time.
Well, what did Craig Bellamy say before the game? I don't do friendlies. Well, England are showing no signs of being neighbourly. 3 goals in the first half. Rogers, Ollie Watkins, and an absolute beauty.
What else could we expect
Has put Thomas Tuchel's team in front
at
of
half
the
time?
Ian Wright, Roy Keane, and Rob Page will dissect
Absolutely
that first
bugger all.
45 minutes with Mark Pugan next.
We are back. Dare I say it? We are back. Not like as if I am enjoying this whatsoever, because I just still think this is the most pointless game ever. And England will come and rape our ass. I just don't see the point. Really do not see the point at all. Oh, let's see what Bellamy does to change up. I really don't know. Let's see. It's got to be exciting. Bugger all.
I would absolutely, yeah. There's no, for me, there's no harm in that whatsoever. Be nice and solid, and then wait for the moments to jump, and then pick the right times to go and press, and yeah, let's hopefully get an early goal and make something of the game. Okay, let's rejoin Lee Dixon and Sam Matterface for the second half.
Absolutely.
Well, you might notice that the England players are wearing new shirts in the second half. The numbers have remained on the back of their jerseys, but the names have disappeared. This is all part of the FA's partnership with Alzheimer's Society to raise awareness of dementia.
Absolutely
There are
nothing.
many different causes of dementia and Alzheimer's, and if you visit Alzheimer's Society website, there are some very helpful resources for people caring for people with dementia and other brain illnesses. And if you are concerned about someone, then there is help available.
Can have a bit of alcohol as well. Some the new of the Lotus Biscoff biscuits. See if these are nice.
Second half, England had not scored 4 against Wales since a 5-1 win at Wembley in November 1956. Jeff Hurst, Bobby Charlton and Jack Charlton were among the scorers that day. Is Craig Bellamy's job damage limitation now, Lee? Because ahead of a big
Pretty
game
banging, to
Monday,
be fair.
that was a chasing first half.
England on the attack again.
Stuck into him at half time. He's not made any changes. He might just give it the old fried one.
Here's Jed Spence trying to make it worse. The deflection takes it away from Anthony Gordon, who was running in.
Gordon playing down the middle now. Left hand side, Rashford. Yeah, he might have just got a little bit angry with a few of them and just said, "Come on, let's challenge at least."
We'll see.
Again, as far as England
Oh, that fancy. I don't know. Maybe it's a Jim Beam we've got there. Oh, might just tend and go. Oh, I've just moved on to the sports channel.
And smashed his shin into the post, and that's why perhaps he's
Don't know where the remotes are. Oh, they're there.
Well, Denmark have fun in Hungary, where they're playing Belarus.
Let's go back.
They've got 2 goals before.
Let's go back
half-time
to
in the
ITV. Probably scored again.
It just happens naturally, but it's not something.
Right, so yeah, alcohol-wise, we are talking Penderyn whiskey or this. Penderyn whiskey or Jim Beam. I think I'll taste a bit of the Jim Beam. I haven't had a bit of this in a while. It's oh, that's a lovely whiskey. Lovely bourbon, Kentucky straight whiskey. That'll be plenty.
At the time, I think everyone was sort of talking about the end of an era, but Craig Bellamy did say he believed that there is enough talent in this world rank to become serial qualifiers for major tournaments again. Here is Rashford running in the Welsh defence. Rodon had to be alert to that danger and was found by Gordon.
Well, let's hope Nico Williams isn't out until Monday or before Monday, whatever. Because we put our full strength squad out. If we get cropped, we're knackered. We are knackered for Monday's game. That's a good ball. Offside.
Always going to cut. Those two, of course, Tottenham Hotspur teammates now. Spence and Brennan Johnson, but they play on the right-hand side together. Nottingham Forest in their promotion year under Steve Cooper.
Spence is certainly having the better of it tonight.
No, he's these are only very small.
Trying to sprint forward, but that one's a little bit too heavy for him.
It's the right idea, that's why the thumbs up. Space was there, but just overhit it. Anderson.
England won't want these for the tempo to drop in this second half.
Too late.
It's only been 4 minutes, come on.
Changes if it was to drop off. 3-0 like everybody's that England will get another chance at some point. He might force that issue and make a few changes.
Now that's Jed Spence, who's had a productive first start in an England jersey over on that left-hand side.
Yeah, he's looked confident on the ball, hasn't he? He's had a lot of space to run into.
He's a confident character, he's a big character. Trying to play an ambitious ball to Conter, who's gone a forward inside run.
Oh, there we go. We've lost it. Anthony Gordon's on the ball. I was trying to square it.
Rodon did well, but maybe if he just crosses that a bit earlier, someone loses the ball. Could he play it a little bit early just now? Maybe as soon as Rodon gets within 5-6 yards, and that's what his mind is. Just a split second early, the space was there.
Another moment to capture.
Oh.
England's form from corners in the first half is anything to go by.
It's another corner.
A little bit ambitious with the presence of Wilson, but England got it to Saka.
And it's going to be 4-0. Oh, England have hit the crossbar.
It was well worked by England there.
They had to hit it quick. Closing down was good. Looked like he was offside.
He was offside.
Even Declan Rice thought he was offside. Definitely was. Didn't know Wilson. He had to hit it quick, Rodgers. Closing down, coming.
It was the little look over the shoulder where he clearly knew he was in an offside position. He was almost waiting for the flag to go up behind him.
You can't get an easier offside to give if you're a linesman. You're literally 5 yards away from it.
It wouldn't have counted anyway. Maybe it was just one of those delayed flags. It was another good move by England. Another good corner routine as well. Those set pieces, as we've mentioned a few times in these England games under Thomas Tuchel, are going to be important. Here's Brooks. He's trying to create the run of Harry Wilson, who's broken from midfield, but he didn't quite get enough precision on the ball.
That ball there, man, absolutely kills you.
Rashford is behind the arriving Saka.
You think you're doing a good job by closing the ball down. The ball just bypasses you inside into a space, breaks the line. Whole team's running back towards their own goal.
Oh my goodness, Keeper actually won a header.
Stopped by Jed Spence.
Why?
Rodon
Shit.
is putting that ball out.
Absolute shit.
Stokes. Season at Manchester City now. Spence. Rashford. A bit loose. That's invited Nico Williams forward.
Wales playing some good knocking ball here. I just can't see anything coming out of it, to be honest. I just can't see anything coming out of it. Check keeper. Yeah.
Qualification hopes on Tuesday will depend on the result of Saturday's match between Serbia and Albania. If Serbia do not beat Albania, then England can qualify with a win on Tuesday night in Riga live on ITV1. Early qualification for the World Cup. I don't think will change much about what Thomas Tuchel does over the course of the next couple of international breaks. He is wedded to this idea of now honing the connections and combinations in the two. All into the box, looking for Brooks. A good save.
Oh.
And a header by Moore. Means that it is still nearly a year since Jordan Pickford last conceded an England goal.
It's a difficult one to defend against that if you're a fullback. Get drawn to keeper Moore and then over your head. Brooks comes in the far, catches it nicely. Pickford does enough. To say, there's not been many of them, has there? Chances for Wales, but Pickford on his toes.
Great chance by Brooks. Good knocking play by Wales.
I think it's not John Stones.
I don't know whether it was that landing leg, the left leg, or he got bang on the head as well. Looks like they're treating his leg.
Last appearance for England was just under a year ago in Finland. And he doesn't want this one to come to a premature end. Thomas Tuchel absolutely loves having him around. He's an infectious character, and just listening to Mark Gay speak about John Stones yesterday, talking about him being the big brother in the group. He's been around the England setup for such a long time.
3-1, 3-0. 3 of the thumbs up, yeah.
You're a harsh taskmaster, aren't you? Late night for him, isn't it?
He looks alright, yeah.
Very relaxed, very helpful to the younger players. I got in a conversation with him about 80s music. He's very infectiously enthusiastic about 80s music. He absolutely loves it.
You know anything about 80s music.
I was just listening to
You were born in the 80s, weren't you?
Right, days. Just gonna fill this up, I think. Just bear with me.
the issue of 3-0 advantage. That's in that first half at rapid speed. Talking of rapid speed. Also joining the attack. Didn't quite have enough to get away from Rodon.
Sat with the benefit of the doubt there. Control it was a little trick he was always going to use. But done a little bit better, the Welsh, with their closing down. They've got a little bit closer to the white shirt, which just slowed England down a little bit.
With landing. And what was actually the first moment that Wales had come up with something to trouble England. Excellent from Jet Spence, really tenacious.
Yeah, this is a good chance. Saka's on the ball, takes a shot, kept out by the Silva.
Sure, he forced him down onto his right foot.
Absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. What can we expect? I don't expect anything better. Not from a game like this that I don't even think should have gone ahead anyway, but here we go. Oh well.
What are they going to come up with here? Players starting their movements outside the box, now just slowly walking in.
Could the size of Conser to David Brooks? He's absolutely towering over him. Is it Conser? I have no idea. He's absolutely towering over him.
This is Anderson changing the angle. Bring the ball, which is dealt with by Rodon. Anderson who gets there first, and then Gordon's delivery. Flicked away by Moore.
Can't do about it. Cannot do anything about it.
On the Welsh bench.
Let's bring Sorba Thomas on, you might as well.
That's going to be a free kick.
Johnson's had a few kicks off Spence, and I think he's just giving him one back there.
He wants a little bit more tempo, he doesn't want them to slacken off.
Welsh are going to have fresh legs on in a minute.
Fresh legs, I just don't think they'll still cope with this England squad. England have just got a lot of pace, they've got a lot of momentum, and they're very, very well fit.
Trying to keep tabs on him.
2-on-1. It is Conser.
David Brooks at Bournemouth. Silva trying to fade that ball forward, but
no point. Because you can't get Terry Wilson from that pace on that ball. Not a chance. Not in any game.
England have now scored in each of their last 17 matches. And that takes them back to the 0-0 draw with Slovenia at Euro 2024.
Good tackle by Ampadu.
First time they've done that in 35 years.
It's a good tackle by Ampadu.
Started inside the first 3 minutes.
Whack then. Ouch. Good tackle. Full Welsh subs.
4 Welsh subs. Jordan James, Mepham. I don't even know who that is.
Harry Wilson and Ben Davies going on. That's the first two. On comes Ampadu. On comes Josh Sheehan.
Oh, Capaccio.
It's a like-for-like change.
Well, it's nice to see him back on the pitch. I don't think it'll make much difference.
Yeah, plays for Cardiff City. Still a teenager.
Won't make much of a difference at all. Not when you've got more on the ball. It won't make a difference.
See when England made their first changes. The second half, they didn't make one at half time. Rashford coming on.
Marcus Rashford. Remember that goal he scored against Wales in World Cup group stage. And typical, we had to come up against England as well. We come up against England, Belgium, oh goodness knows how many other teams all the time.
Goes back to what you said about continuity and keeping these partnerships and these link-ups together and not making substitutions just for the sake of it. Trusting in the fitness of the players.
Saka trying to take on Jay the Silva. Rogers to his left. Gordon going through the middle. Taking it towards Gordon. It just
Gordon could have headed that.
over his head. Got up really well.
That could have been 4-0. Still on the ball.
Pieces away from Brooks. Saka, Gordon, Anderson. They're just trying to inject a little bit of tempo into the game again. Bending it into the path of Rashford. Rogers has gone through the middle. Beckham now trying to ease it away.
Glimpse of why Saka's so difficult to play against. It's equally as good going down the outside. He's a fullback,
Scotland are drawing to Greece in the World Cup qualifier. Wonder who scored first. I might actually go and have a look at that, to be honest. I might go and have a look. Let's have a look and see.
Here's Saka. Into reflection, that should go out for a corner. There has been goals at Hampden Park tonight. Simicast has scored for Greece to put them in front against Scotland, only for Ryan Christie to equalise. It's 1-1 now at Hampden Park. Boy, those Welsh fans would love to have a goal to cheer.
Welsh fans are just loving it at the moment.
On the offensive again.
3-0 down. Welsh fans don't care. We just don't care. No one cares.
Rice's corner. Stones trying to outmuscle the defender at the
I was going to say it should be a free kick anyway.
I think there was a little bit.
Ah, dear.
Josh Sheehan.
The rest of the match going on at far post and Stones won.
Yeah, nothing on it. Nothing on it.
There'll be so many changes for England in the next few minutes as well. There's going to be at least four changes, I think. I can see over on that far side now. Just the pressure.
Let's go and check on FootMob.
Remember all those England players that aren't available tonight for Thomas Tuchel.
Right, okay. Denmark are beating Belarus 4-0 in Group C. Scotland drawing to Greece 1-0. Greece scored in the 62nd minute, and then Scotland equalised in the 64th minute with, I think it's Ryan Christie. I would presume it's Ryan Christie. Yes, it is. It's Ryan Christie. And Finland in Group G They beat Lithuania 2-1. Malta are losing 3-0 to the Netherlands in the 65th minute. Austria beating San Marino 7-0. As to be expected, really. Bosnia are beating Cyprus 2-1 away from home in Group H, as well as Austria beating San Marino 7-0 in Group H2. Group L, Czech Republic are drawing to Croatia 0-0. The Faroe Islands in Group L was 2. They're winning 4-0 against Montenegro. And the African qualification. International friendlies. St. Vincent and the Grenadines beat Cuba 1-0. Romania are beating Moldova 2-1. Obviously, England beating Wales 3-0. Poland beating New Zealand 1-0. Morocco are drawing 0-0 to Bahrain. We've only had one shot on target out of 7 shots. Wales. England have had 15 shots on 15 shots, 5 on target, and 4 big chances.
Those boys that are at home need to stay at home because I want my place in this squad.
Temple said in his interviews, every minute's a good minute, showing me what we can do until he's fixed. Squad in his mind. I'm pretty sure he's got most of them fixed in his mind. There's always places up for grabs going into tournaments.
You have to make your mark. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who started the first few games of the season for AC Milan in Serie A, started the last couple. They just altered the system. He actually plays almost as a number 10 in that formation, very close to the striker, or did do at the beginning of the campaign. Played at right wing back for Thomas Tuchel when he was at Chelsea.
Sure, that's his best position, but there you go.
Kabagio muscled off the ball, too easy. But Wales got a free kick.
It's going to be a free kick and a yellow card for Spence. There's Craig Bellamy. A little bit frustrated. Mason Curtis is taking his position on the sideline. He's grown up, I suppose, as we all do. But he was very cheeky as a player. So cheeky, in fact, that once his Norwich teammates locked him in the coach toilet en route to an away game. Barricaded him in, wouldn't let him out until he signed a contract stating he wouldn't be cheeky to senior pros ever again.
I think another few words to describe him as a player.
He did sign it after 45 minutes in there. Here's Mepham.
Oh, Chris Mepham. Oh, come on. Can we get one? Oh, no. No chance. And England are on the attack. Oh, passing it back to defence.
He never makes an error, really, for England. It's a great statistic, actually, that came out this week. In the 9 years he's been the England number 1. In the 8 years he's been England number 1, he's hardly put a foot wrong. He hasn't conceded an England goal since October. He's had 2 things to do tonight. He's made 2 saves.
Yeah. So we can do distributions pretty easy. He's not had any real testing. Pressing from the Welsh forwards. Great for Wise.
Kicks out Gordon perfectly. Former Everton teammate. Now on to Bowen. He drifts infield. Free to aim out in the centre for England. Henderson. Now Gibbs White. Back to Henderson again. Bowen trying to play the little 1-2 with Anthony Gordon. It almost came off. Loftus-Cheek trying to keep it alive. Henderson putting the pressure on. Henderson now just trying to rally the troops a little bit.
Excuse me.
Georgie Bowen ability to run the ball close at his feet into the box. He's got a great chance of being involved in the squad. Form for West Ham has been really consistent.
England just constantly on the attack.
Good ball up. I think there was there on Anthony Gordon. It felt as if it was caught from behind as that ball came into the box.
Straight away, when he's just got a click, just run in front of the defender.
Yeah, I'll check the second. Very quickly cleared. Not to think causing Jordan Jones some problems. The unknown Leicester man. Well, always, whenever we come to Wembley, the FA do their best to hand out some legacy caps, players who deserve recognition and pride.
Oh, thank goodness, Kiefer Moore's going off.
Tonight, the League Cup winner against Arsenal in the final, if I remember rightly.
Mark Harrister, come on.
Ricky Hill, Stuart Ripley, John Gregory, Tom Clement,
And Lewis Kumas.
Theo Walcott, David White, Mark Waters, Chris Kirkland also here picking up their legacy caps tonight.
Welsh fans saying, please don't take me home. I just don't want to go to work. 3-0 down, don't care.
Me and Righty are.
We do not care.
Yeah,
We do not care.
I'm 10-21 and he's 10-22, I think. So we should get them the same night whenever that is when they decide. I guess hinting, but
It's a really good thing that they've done actually with those. That's great.
Oh! Is that Mark Harris?
Coming off the bench, thinking on and almost doing an Ian Rush.
absolutely. His first touch as well. Comes in and his eyes must have lit up. 5 or 6 yards out, great ball in. Maybe second touch. His first touch, he lays it off and then just puts an arm in the back of Stones' back. Just watch this. Just there, little push, gets away with it, he's got to score. Just turns his back on it a little bit, a bit behind him. Big chance.
England fans going home in the 76th minute. That's a bit embarrassing, that, isn't it?
Oxford United. That's Mark Harris. He has to score for
Thought, oh, we're beating Wales. It's time to go home. Crap fans.
Big part of their promotion success, that's for sure. To score a Wales goal, that was a really good chance to get off the mark.
Ah, dear. At least we're trying. We're trying as best as we can at the moment. That's all I can say. There's nothing much else we can do.
Welsh fans in fine voice tonight. Despite the fact that they are 3-0 down, they've
It's because we do not care.
in the second half.
Yeah, they've been better in the second half. In all aspects, had a bit more of the ball. Certainly their pressing and their harassing of England has been a bit better.
I'd love to think just doing a little bit of harassing of his own. Really likes his physicality.
Absolute unit, isn't it? So strong.
No. Never! That's never gone out, that.
That's Lewis Kumas, who's also
I don't think so.
Second half, him and Harris sort of snuck on just moments ago. And now we're getting Miles Lewis skill 24-25 couldn't have gone much better, breaking into the Arsenal and England teams. He scored his debut for England. It's been a little bit tougher. He's yet to start in the Premier League.
Yeah, I always think that's the right thing for a young player who's a meteoric start to his career, just to maybe get a little check, just to sit on the sidelines a little bit and watch a few games. I don't think it's doing any harm. We'll say that in the summer when he's obviously Tuchel's got a decision to make whether if he's not playing for Arsenal, whether he includes him in any of his squads in the future.
Bowen looking to release Anthony Gordon. It's Anthony Gordon for England. It's another good block from Joe Rodon.
Yeah, he gets over so quick, Joe Rodon. Gordon will be looking at that, thinking he should get his shot away a little bit earlier.
Started the season really well with Leeds United. Joe Rodon hit the post in the game against his former club Tottenham at the weekend. A couple of times tonight he's come to Wales's rescue. Good sweeping England move though.
Really good. Played well, Anthony Gordon tonight. He's gone into the middle.
The beauty as well of having those two players in the team is that they can interchange positions. Tuchel was talking about the possibility of even Bowen playing in that 9 position if necessary. They wanted, he said yesterday, to do something a little bit more creative. They're being creative here. Gordon combining with Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Skied over again. Off wide.
They've had chances to extend their lead.
Ah.
Then cuts on that right ball. This one will be too far away.
Well, as we mentioned throughout the course of the evening, the FA have partnered with Alzheimer's Society on tonight's game to raise awareness of dementia. If you or someone you know are affected by dementia and need support, you can call the Alzheimer's Society support line on 0333 150 3456, or you can visit alzheimers.org.uk/support. Here is Morgan Gibbs-White. Big news coming in from Hampton. A really tight group. Denmark in this group, Greece in this group, Scotland trying to get to the World Cup. They have just scored. Lewis Ferguson 2-1 up against Greece in a vital World Cup qualifier.
Wow, that's huge.
Lewis Kumas. Going down the outside of Spence. Spence reacting well.
Oh my goodness, Wales have got a corner.
Well, 0-0 and the score predictor's not looking too good, is it, tonight? Thought you did.
Well, he didn't.
It might have been Ian, actually.
Wales have not won a friendly away from home since November 2008 when Craig Bellamy scored the only goal of the game in Denmark. They hardly really laid a glove on England tonight. Better in the second half, but they couldn't be much worse after their first 45 minutes.
No, and the word is competitive in the second half. At least they've got a little bit closer to England, stayed in the game. At 3-0 after 20 minutes, it could have been an absolute disaster for Craig Bellamy and his team.
Was it the right decision for him to have this friendly ahead of such a big game against Belgium, do you think?
He might look at it now and say no, but tell you what it'll do. Certainly the half-time team talk has had an effect on the team. I'm sure the post-match team talk and watching the video again will help them against Belgium. They just weren't competitive at all in that first half, and their set-piece defending was atrocious.
Yeah, we're going for it.
Football. Trying to charge forward, he almost dispossessed Pepper. And it's been good to see actually the unity in the squad this week. And Thomas Tuchel's been watching a documentary about the new England Patriots recently, and the quote that has been resonating with him was one that he came out with yesterday. It's actually driven, I think, a lot of the words that he's spoken over the last 10 days. Is we don't collect the most talented players, we create the best team. England certainly want to be able to create the best team to take them to the World Cup in 2026. Not too many games before he has to select his squad now. Latvia Tuesday, 2 international games in November, 2 in March, and then the names have to be put on the list. It's good football involving Loftus-Cheek and Gordon again. Rashford's picked out Bowen. Jed Spence is arriving. Here's Jed Spence. Just couldn't get it under control. James runs the ball out of touch. Hasn't done too much wrong tonight. Should be some World Cup if Wales can get there. If Scotland can get there for the first time since 1998, England can get there as well. It's a 48-team tournament. 20 teams have already qualified.
South Americans finished, haven't they?
Yeah, it's done.
Yours on Tuesday.
Possibly, depending on the result of Serbia-Albania at the weekend. I'll bring you that Riga contest between England and Latvia on Tuesday night. You've been to Riga before? I haven't.
It's really nice.
Looking forward to it. Most obviously because of your sparkling company and the football we're going to see. Back here. Collected by Jordan Pickford. Sends Jordan Henderson away. Gallops forward. Bowen. Towards Jared Bowen. Keane. Pepper. De Silva. He's been part of a very productive Coventry City team at the beginning of the campaign. Went up on side, doing very well. And the Paris to chase. Play. For a quiet night of the football, then don't stand near that lot. They certainly don't do anything by halves. They're not going to blow their own trumpet, but they're pretty good.
Oh, no, I knew you were going to go there.
It's one of those you just couldn't resist. Yeah, you could. Everyone's having a good fun night now, aren't they? Apart from the Welsh. Here's Kubas. 3 minutes of added time. Stopped by Spence, and it goes out. The Welsh fans did enjoy that. They certainly made the most of it, I think.
Jordan Pickford just going round his defence, winding them all up. He's not want to let that clean sheet go.
They know where they are. Craig Bellamy said it in the build-up to the game. This was a boxing match. A promoter wouldn't allow the fight to take place. There's a huge differential in the transfer market value of both these two squads. Almost delivered to the far post. Might have been handball against Josh Shear. He knows this team have got to dust themselves down and try and find a way to scrap for the World Cup. That might be as group winners if they can get above Belgium and North Macedonia. It might be that they have to go through what is a tricky playoff system in March. And he expects to qualify. He demands that he delivers so that they do. He puts pressure on himself. But he knows it's going to be one hell of a battle. Heading for 6 wins in 7 under Thomas Tuchel. And the perfect way to warm up for that year. Will there be anything in the second half that he would have liked England to do a little bit better, do you think?
Give Wales a little bit of credit that they've been better.
That's good. Not able to continue because of a handball here against Jared Bowen.
Yeah, so let's give Wales a little bit of credit in the fact that they've got closer. Not as close as those two.
Only a third defeat for Craig Bellamy. He thought it would be a bit of a mismatch, and he was proved correct in that first half.
I think Tuchel will be very, very pleased. That first half was exceptional, albeit against a Welsh side that were letting England play a little bit. You only play against who you're playing against, and another good performance from England.
Game over.
And it's felt like team spirit.
Thank goodness.
Their eyes on one thing, and their manager has drummed it into them that they can only do it if they are together. And in the absence of Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham tonight, Morgan Rogers, Ollie Watkins and Bukayo Saka stepped up. And England make it 9 wins out of 10, stretching back to last October.
Well, that was always going to happen. That was always going to happen. So, yeah, hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you in the next one.
By the middle of next week, they go to Latvia.